In this video, I want to talk directly to the high achieving men because I hear it so many times that they're incredible in business, and yet for some reason, their relationships either don't work, or they pick the wrong women, or they're in a marriage where it's just not successful in the same way as their business. So this is for you. This is something that you can actually do to create equal, if not more, success in your relationship/marriage as you have in your business. So I want you to watch this till the end because every single piece matters. This is not about do one thing and you'll get the success. Because let's be honest, in business, you've done every single piece in order to be successful. You've turned every corner. You've lifted every rock. You've made every mistake and learned from it, right? I want to give you today the fast pass on how to create that level of success in your relationship. So the first thing I want to talk about is the mistake, the number one mistake that you're making. And that is you're prioritizing financial provision. So what you're doing is you're going, well, as long as I'm creating enough money, the relationship will be good. She'll be happy. She'll be fine. It is innate in every man to provide. It is innate. There are 3 levels of provision that are required to have a successful relationship, required for your woman. Now, I want to explain these 3 levels, but also I want you to understand there's an order in which, a hierarchy in which these levels matter to a woman, right? Because I can guarantee you're doing one of them to the max, and you're probably doing the other 2 some of the time. And also, it's likely that the order in which you're providing is off. So pay attention to the order. I'm going to go through the 3 different types of providing a woman needs from you. The first and the most important, which is the one that most successful businessmen in particular, most successful men completely neglect. Completely. And the reason you neglect it is because in the business world, everything is done with logic. Everything is done with facts, with data. And yes, you use your intuition, but you're not necessarily aware of it. But you're aware of making decisions with the data, with the outcomes, with the results, with the information. The first thing your woman needs in order to have a successful relationship is emotional providing from you. What does that look like? It looks like you paying attention to what she's feeling. It looks like you leading in those difficult conversations, or it looks like you holding space in a conflict situation. Basically keeping you cool. Even if it feels like she's attacking you, she's not. What she's doing is she is expressing the overflow and sometimes overwhelm of emotions that are coming through. And it's not logical or factual in the way she expresses it. But if you can hold her in the eye of the storm emotionally, holy shit. If you can hold her and witness your own childhood wounds come up and you be triggered and not react, holy shit. So that's the first piece, emotional provision. The second piece, physical providing. What does that mean? It means that you take care of your physical body. Why is that so important? Because something innate in her needs to know that if the saber-toothed tiger was to attack her, you would be physically able to protect her. And there's something about a man who is disciplined enough to look after his physical body. Because if he is disciplined enough to look after his physical body when he really doesn't want to get in the gym, he really doesn't want to commit to 5 days a week, he really doesn't want to do what it takes, he really doesn't want to feel the pain of lifting those weights, but he does it anyway because he promised himself. So he's honoring his word to himself. That is the sexiest thing for a woman. and the byproduct of you having a physically attractive body, right? Why is that the sexiest thing for a woman? Because if you can keep your word to yourself, then it means you're a man she can trust. And then the third provision, which is the one that most of you do and prioritize the highest, is financial. You provide financially. Listen, every woman loves to be provided for financially, don't get me wrong. But if that's all you're doing and you're not doing the physical or the emotional in that order, emotional, physical, financial, it's going to feel empty. The relationship isn't going to feel fulfilling for her. It's going to feel transactional. It's going to feel almost as if she's a whore. Because what else is there? There's no connection. There's no deep, meaningful connection for her. So she may as well be paid to be with you, because that's what's happening. So that's a harsh truth, but it is a truth. So honestly, guys, ask yourself, which of these three are you providing? Are you providing all of them? And if you are, in which order are you most committed to providing? Because the one, if anything, that you should be most committed to is the emotional. That's the number one. Then the physical. Take care of your physical body, right? Therefore, you can then provide physical connection for her. And number three, the financial. These are the drivers that will create the most incredible relationship for you. And what's so interesting is that if you apply this same methodology, this same technology to every aspect of your life, every aspect will be so abundant and so successful. Think about business. If you only made decisions from those that you knew emotionally were right, your gut instinct, even if it didn't make logical sense, and then you took the physical action that is required to follow that through, and then you put the financial backing behind it, it's going to be a win-win-win for everyone. It's the same in relationships. You've got to put that effort in that order. Let me know how you get on. I would be really interested for those of you who want to deepen this conversation with me. I do take on a select few of one-to-one clients to help you go even deeper into maintaining these three ways that you can provide for your woman to create the most successful partnership, the most important partnership of your life, your relationship or your marriage. Thank you.